Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, it's Cynicalex. And now before I blow your socks off with how powerful Awakened Mystique is, I want you to know something. We actually have voice acting in Marvel Future Fight. I'm not talking about the Whiplash Red Skull laugh, and I'm not talking about the Luke Cage, I'm actually talking about this. Yeah, one more time. Oh wait, one more time. Yeah, she's like, or maybe she says, come. As in, like, come over here, because she's doing that whole finger thing. Anywho, it's very hard to hear, but it's definitely there. So now all we need, Marvel Future Fight and Netmarble Monster devs, is full voice acting for every single character, as long as they have an Awakening skill or a Tier 3. Every single character should have a special catchphrase that they say. You can get the actors from the movies and stuff to do it. Iron Man should say, I am Iron Man. Captain America should say, like, oh, you know, I can do this all day, or whatever. Avengers Assemble. Thor can say, bring me Thanos, and he rises up. But we need voice acting. We absolutely do. Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross has it. King of Fighters has it. Marvel Future Fight needs it. So, what is so special about Awakened Mystique? Well, unlike Dr. Octopus and unlike any of the other Awakening character skills, hers has all defense down that applies to the bosses. It ignores immunity. And on top of that, it is a minus 70%, which is insane. So when you whip out the calculator and you combine her with a Dr. Voodoo or a White Fox lead, that 70 gets multiplied by 1.4, which brings her to 98%. Now that is not 100%, but it's very, very close to 100%. And on top of that, Mystique has just a disgustingly strong kit. Of course, she's good as a support in PvP because of Perfect Deception. She gives you a crazy buff to heroes and villains, which makes you do more damage, makes her do more damage, and also her leadership is insane for herself because she gives herself 45% all attack. So for her, for Mystique is a leadership and a support all rolled into one. So that's why she's a very good character to invest in if you have a Mega Tier 2 ticket. Paying 2,500 crystals and then dropping a Mega Tier 2 that you get from one of these events that we've gotten for the past 3 months in a row is not a bad idea at all, because she is a monster. And then play squad battle to get enough awakening crystals and Mandalay gem fragments so that you can then go ahead and awaken her. Because unlike what I would say is this, the awakening right here, what I'd say is this: unlike Dr. Octopus, I think that Mystique is a better character without her awakening. So you can definitely keep her at level 70 unawakened, whereas Dr. Octopus just doesn't do enough damage with his skills. He only stacks up to minus 30, yada yada yada. He has the chain hit damage and the damage buff on Tentacle Shockwave from his uniform passive, but yeah, that's about all he has. Whereas Mystique, even if she's unawakened, she has the tier 2 passive, so that's a huge leg up for her. Then she also has Mimicry, which gives her the accumulation. The accumulation is huge, 1.5% attack for each 1%. So she buffs her attack very, very high. She also has all defense down minus 50%, and then again minus 60%. So she has multiple all defense down skills. She's got crazy buffs, 45 and 45 with a crit rate, and then here she has a 40-40. So she gives herself almost 100% all attack buffs, which is crazy. And then, oh yeah, she has 25% guaranteed crit rate. So she is a monstrous character, even unawakened. But that is why it's so good to awaken her, because you're making a monster even stronger. It's like saying, well, I don't need to tier 3 Namor because he's already really strong at tier 2. No, you should definitely invest the 800 CCF. So you should definitely invest in her awakening skill. Once you awaken it, you're then going to have to level it up to level 6, which requires more awakening stones, not more Mandalay gem fragments, not more CCF. But it also requires black antimatter and chaos thorn stones. And I have a guide on the master list for how much it's going to cost. But this skill is insane. Mutant Assassin, not only does it look cool, but it does disgustingly high damage. So we're going to talk about the build briefly. My build is a bit over the top because I use her for ABX, but you definitely don't need to go this far to still get a lot out of her. She may be like top 3 for non-GBR PvE content, especially ABX, but also World Boss as a speed character. Sorry, top 3 speed characters. We were having a bit of an argument on Discord last night, and I think she's better than Quicksilver, tier 3, when they both have a CTP of Rage, because I have Quicksilver and I've played him a lot. I think she's better awakened than he is for World Boss. So it's a pretty intense build here. We got a multiple Odin's Blessings and 5-star, 6-star Uru. We've got crit damage there. And then we've got, you know, nothing on the type enhancement. We have stage 12 Power Ranger Hulk, and then we got a CTP of Rage. And of course, she doesn't have a uniform, but we are in the top 2,600, and these are what the stats look like. Almost maxed out on the cooldown and the ignore defense, and then trying to get as much dodge and as much crit damage as we can. We don't need the crit rate because of the crit rate buffs that she gives herself, right? The 45%. So you can go as low as you want, or as low as you can get, I guess. And so that's why we don't have any crit rate anywhere. So now let's take her into some content so you guys can see. Sure, she's good as a support for World Boss because of the fact that she gives you that crazy buff. And of course, she's much better than most other characters for the World Bosses over there, right? Quicksilver, Cable, and Scarlet Witch. Not only does she have the type advantage, she has the type advantage against these two, but she also has that damage against superheroes. But look at what she does. We're gonna go up against stage 70, and I want you to see how fast she clears this, because it's pretty nutty. So we're gonna go with this team right here. She has double support because she has Shuri's support as well as her own, and then of course Dr. Voodoo is going to buff her all defense down. And then you know what? Let's not take strikers. Let's see how she does without strikers. Let's see. I was checking the time there. I don't know why I was checking the time. I got nothing to do. It's like it's almost 1 a.m. I gotta play Marvel Future Fight. Here we go. Let's see how she does. Haven't tested this out myself specifically, but you really just go 3 into 6. You get the accumulation. Yeah. And then as soon as you see Magneto, you can go into her other skills. But you can see here, guys, stage 70, no strikers. Sure, it's a CTP of Rage. Yes, it's an awakened character. But this is, we're talking, you know, this is tier 3 levels of damage. And the good thing about this, unlike a tier 3 skill, is you don't have to wait to charge it up at the beginning of the fight. Now, of course, you have to wait 30 seconds later. So actually, when you start to do the math, awakening skills do take longer overall because you can charge a tier 3 in about 20 seconds. So over time, you know, after 2 rotations, you've charged, you know, for 60 seconds, right? You've done, 3 awakening skills. In that time, you've also done 3 tier 3s because it's 20. And then as you continue, you'll get faster and faster. You'll get more and more tier 3 skills. So the longer a fight goes, the more tier 3s you're going to get in relation to awakening skills. But now let me show you. Again, he doesn't have all defense down. So yes, I would say for things like Galactus and for content where you can't apply all defense down, someone like Quicksilver is going to be better than someone like Mystique. But let me just put this to rest really quickly. This is a better team, obviously, for him. We're going to give him the buff. We're basically going to give him everything we possibly can. And we're going to see how much damage he can put out here. Not even just in 10 seconds. He's already lost, okay? He's already lost. But we're going to see how much damage he can put out here with the tier 3 skill. So we're going to wait, and then we're going to pop the tier 3. And sure, okay. Maybe I made a bit of a mistake here and there. We would have gone down to like whatever, the bottom of 13. So you can see it's not even close. It's not even close. The only speed character that I think can match a Mystique in that damage department is, well, you know exactly who it is. It's the other speed freak. It's this one. Nope. He'll get a speed uniform eventually. It's that guy right there. So actually, I would say that Mystique might be number 2 overall, especially if you can't rely on strikers. Now let's go to a higher stage here. Let's go to 85. And let's see what happens when we put in strikers. Obviously, we cannot use strikers that have all defense down. I don't even know if we can use paralysis strikers. You know what? Let's just use 5 or regular strikers that don't have any sort of negative interaction with her. Yo, I need regular strikers. Where you at? Okay, sure, Namor. Namor just does good damage. The energy attack obviously is not going to help. Namor really, you know what, as a striker, I understand it's Phoenix Force, but Namor really should not give you an energy attack boost. He should give like a 10% physical attack boost and a 5% fire damage boost. That makes no sense. They should actually change that. So let's see what happens here. So we're going to go 3 for the accumulation buff, the mimicry accumulation buff, and then we're going to hit that woe. And then as soon as we see Magneto, we can go into the 5, we can go into the 1, into the 2, into the 3, into the 4. And then as soon as you see the sort of the camera change, as soon as you see that camera change for Wolverine's face and it sort of goes POV in front, that's when you want to cancel 4. So there we go. Yeah, we are 30 seconds in. We've already done a massive amount of damage. We're going to stall a little bit here because we can. Oh, we don't want to get... Oh, you're making it. Don't hide from me, lady. Here we go. Oh, you son of a... You are the worst. You're honestly the worst. I can't believe she did that. So you just avoided all that damage. I guess that's the disadvantage, right? Of awakening skills is if you miss them. What a piece of work. She finds the perfect moment to do that stupid skill to interrupt me. I don't know why also I didn't do any damage. That was really weird, right? Like the awakening skill didn't do any damage, but the damage is nuts. It's actually nuts. And I don't even use Mystique very often. But I'm starting to use her more for things like Corvus because she just does insane damage. And she's very easy to use. I think I got stunned. Okay, we're gonna 1, 2, 3, and then the camera switch 5. Okay, and there you go. 20 seconds in, and we went up 15 stages, and we only lost like 15 seconds. Crazy. Okay, that's not good. Okay. All right, so Namor wasn't doing much, and I was getting trolled by Proxima, so we're going to swap over to Rachel Summers, and now I think with the lockdown, we're going to be able to survive a lot more consistently. I'm kind of annoyed that happens so often, but it is what it is. Okay, she's going to launch her countless spears. This is the new world boss world that we live in, so we just have to deal with it. We're going to do 3 into 4. We get the camera change, we do 5. And yeah, the damage is not as good for sure here. We get the guard hit, which is nice. Okay, we got stunned. Okay, we procced our rage, which I didn't really want to do, but it's okay. So now we're going to do 3 into 6. And the damage should be very spicy. There we go, rage proc. Yes. Yeah. We are less than a minute in, and we are already in the last phase of the fight. Pretty crazy. Now, she's got a ton of spears flying around. And she also did the... Oh, okay. Okay, can't... Whoa, okay, that was extremely weird. Not only... All right, you need to chill, honey. Here, feel this. Giggity? Not only could we not change characters, but, what is going on? Okay, world boss malfunction number 5801. She's taking 0 damage. What the hell is going on? Do you have some sort of crackhead buff that I didn't know about? You have the no zero damage taken buff? Do you get some sort of buff when you kill one of my characters? Is this like a Dark Souls thing? The more deaths you accumulate, the more murders I do, the more damage, the less damage you do. What is this? Huh? I need to find an opening for Mystique to come in here. All right, let's try this again. There we go. But of course, you're going to be an absolute witch about things. Oh my god, this Proxima man, absolutely possessed. We've seen this before, right? We saw this with Captain America and Mr. Fantastic. So 1 minute got down to 6 bars. Another minute passed, we did like 1 bar's worth of damage, or 1.5 bars worth of damage. I swear the devs coded some crap where if you do too much damage in a minute, the game just like goofs up and is like, no, we don't want to let you do any more damage. Sorry, you're gonna have to go through a period of complete annihilation. Now I want to show you guys something else. This is pretty crazy here. I'm probably gonna risk losing my run for the day as far as Mystique goes, but I want to show you. Okay, we're gonna do this stage here. We're gonna bring along Colossus just for the damage reduction, but check out how much damage. You know what? I wasn't even doing that. I think I was doing this before without Dr. Voodoo. But let's do this. So she doesn't have any ignored dodge, I believe. She might get ignored dodge from her buff, but we're gonna bring 5 ignore dodge strikers, so she has 100% ignore dodge. Look how much damage she does. This is not even type advantage. This is not Scarlet. This is not Cable. Okay. If they put better rewards in here, or if we have to grind these stages out, with more incentive, Mystique is so good for these mutant stages because of that 40% buff, right? She dies pretty easily, don't get me wrong, but look at this. Look at this damage. This is just crazy. She disintegrates him. Look at that damage, right? Crazy. Half his health gone. Gone in 15 seconds. And this is stage 69. And if you've ever, it's hard to really express how difficult these stages are if you've just completely ignored them. Because you go into them yourselves and you're like, whoa, stage 10, I beat him really fast. Cynicalex. When you get to high stages, look how much look how much more dodging you have to do. And you have this gaze into the abyss crap. It's actually really hard, and you can see he hits really hard, right? He's like a mixture of like Cull Obsidian and yeah, he's toast. He's like a mixture of Cull Obsidian and Ebony with how often he iframes. It's actually really annoying. But then you have all those like we need more of those stage hazards for the other bosses because it's actually really fun but also really challenging. Here he's like charging up, but he can actually kill you, and he's also healing himself. But yeah, he's toast. Yeah, this one shots any character regardless of who it is. Don't die, baby. Don't die. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. And of course, we're going to get an Odin's Blessing. Huh? She absolutely shreds these stages. I dare you. Okay, I know it's stage 69, giggity. But find a character, okay? Find a tier 3 that can... Nice, you see it. Find a tier 3 that can do that stage 69, with one support, right? Because all we had was Mystique's support. One support, no shenanigans strikers, right? None of this co-op BS. That can do that stage in that fast of a time frame. 70 seconds, 69 seconds or 70 seconds. We blew through that. It was crazy fast. So not only is Mystique a really good investment, of course, at tier 2, because of her passive for PvP and stuff like that, and for PvE as a support, but man, honestly, okay, if you have enough awakening materials and you have her ready to go, I would not tell you to wait. You could wait to see who the next awakening character is, but man, they nailed it. They nailed it with Mystique. She is insanely powerful. She's better than at least half of the tier 3s in the game because of Mutant Assassin. It is nuts. And if you look at the next awakening character that they gave us after Mystique, right? Yeah. No. Not even close, buddy. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it goes up to. That's level 1. I'm being a little bit unfair. I don't know how high it goes up to, but I don't think it goes up past minus 50. I could be wrong though. If somebody has it, actually, I should have checked this out before I made this comparison. But I haven't seen anybody blowing through stage 80 or 90 of World Boss with Red Hero's entrance. But I have seen people do stage 80, 90 with Mystique. So she's crazy. And then because of the awakening, you can do those 100-second challenges, right? The 150 and 100-second challenges, because she's that fast. She's 100% that bitch. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Mystique. Hit me up in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.